Hi. Okay, third week of spring semester. Let's get the right. I got the Super Bowl next Sunday, so I got to represent my team. Anyway, you don't care about that. So some more tips and kind of what's going on. We have. I may have gone over my classes this semester, but I actually know what classes I have now. So there's Adult Health 2, which you use the same book as Adult Health 1, so there's no more book to buy. There's Population Health, which you do have to have a book for, and there is a clinical component as well with that class. Then there's Leadership and Management, which there isn't a clinical component for. So far, we've done a lot of resume stuff. Like they're helping us to get ready to go out and apply for jobs. So that's been pretty cool. There is a capstone. There's a class. You don't meet for it very often. That's actually what your preceptorship is considered part of, your 120 hours. I reached out to my preceptor and like 2 weeks ago, and she told me she was still waiting to get her schedule for March and April, which, I work for the same company that I'll be precepting for, and I have a set schedule, but the other people I work with don't have their schedule yet either. So it's totally legit. She's not, pushing me away or just pushing me to the side or whatever. You won't know what your preceptor schedule is going to be until your preceptor knows what their schedule is going to be. There are quite a few people, more than I thought there would be, that are working nights that are doing nights for their preceptorship. I really didn't think that there would be that many, and there are. And I think it's got to do with the fact that there are 4 nursing programs trying to get preceptors in right now. There's College of Western Idaho, Boise State, Idaho State, and I think Treasure Valley Community College is also trying to maybe get some people down here. And then I think Carrington is like a private university, so maybe there's even 5. Don't get butt hurt. And I know a lot of us in this program we're go-getters. We get stuff done early. We want it now. We want to plan out everything. That's not going to work. You're going to drive yourself literally insane if you do that, especially this last semester. You just go with the flow. I know that it sucks. Trust me, I have to work in 2 days of working, and it turns out my preceptor pretty much works weekends. So I have to do that whole dance. So I get it. Plus the classes do let up a little bit more towards the preceptor time. So not totally. They don't just stop classes. You still have to worry about it. I do have the schedule for all of spring semester, and of course it can change. They've already done a few changes. There's some skills days. There's some interprofessional days. Some weeks you have 4 classes. Some weeks, like this week, I only have 2 classes. I only have class on Wednesday. And tomorrow, normally classes are Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and tomorrow is an online day. And every once in a while, if they have something else going, they just do classes online, which is, discussion boards and papers and reading. It's homework. Let's see. Okay, big thing. This is not a knock against anybody or anything, but every piece of paper that you turn in this program, you need to take a picture of and hold on to it until you're done. I have heard there have been cases of hours and papers getting misplaced. I don't know if it had to do with the fact that we moved from one side of the building to the other, or, they're already, right now, maybe some of you guys are looking to get in. So they're setting up interviews and they're looking over the applications for the 2020 cohort, and they're still trying to get us all wrapped up at the end. So they're really busy. But Obviously, any electronic document you turn in, you're going to have a copy of, but you have to turn in paper copies of some of your hours. Take a picture on your phone. Keep it. Put it somewhere safe. Upload it to a computer or a drive so that if they say, well, we don't have record of that, you can reproduce it. I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to do this. When you go to turn in a piece of paper, before you do it, just take your phone out and click a picture. Super important. All it does is CYA. Stuff happens. I even lost a piece of paper on my way to turning it in. I had to fill a whole new one out. Didn't have the signature that I needed. That was a whole big thing. So as soon as you fill a piece of paper out, take a freaking picture. You can always go to the printers in the lab and print them off to resubmit. We also have a synthesis class, which I kind of talked about. It's just kind of wrapping everything up. You do your evidence-based practice again. You meet every so often for that class. There's no clinical component. There are 4 clinicals that we're doing at the same place that we did our adult health ones for in the fall. I think these count towards population health hours. You have to have like 90 hours for population health. 18 of those have to be the volunteer hours that I've talked about. I went and did serving lunch at the senior center and got my 18 hours that way. Get them done and over with before fall semester. Do them over summer, do them over fall, do them between semesters, do them over the Christmas break. I don't care. Get them done before spring. It'll make it easier on you and your schedule will be less hectic. There are opportunities to get the other 72 hours that are clinical volunteer hours for population health. Take advantage of as many of those during summer and fall semester as you can. I wasn't able to. A lot of them are on weekends. It's not making my life more difficult, but my life could certainly be easier if I'd gotten a few more hours. So that is about what I wanted to talk about today. Any questions at all? Anybody who is applying for the 2020 cohort, I'm hoping to, when they had our information night before we started, a bunch of people that were in the 2018 cohort came in and talked to us. I'm hoping to get in and talk to you guys, just to give my perspective with being a parent and still working on the weekends and being a little bit older. I'm going to be 40 in July. But we'll see what night they do that and what else I've got going on. I think it was on either a Monday or a Friday, and if that's still the case, I should be able to be there. And I'm more than happy to reach out. I'm even gonna put my my phone number. No, let's just do email. You can email my school email. It's carvbran@isu.edu. Comment here, send me an email. I don't know if I'll have access to that email after I graduate. I do have it set up to forward to my personal email, so we'll see how that goes. 9 minutes, huh? All right. See ya.